Hey everybody, this is Daniel. I'm here making a video to show you the deck profile that I was talking to you about for when I competed in the Abilene shop tournament. It was on February 11th of 2017. The deck that I played was Nightrose, obviously. I was the Grand Blue. I came in third place. I only really lost twice. I lost to Gear Chronicles and Friends, I guess, however y'all want to call it. It's just a bunch of chrono named units. It wasn't even the Melon Time Worker. And then I lost to Messiahs, Link Jokers. Like I said in my previous post when I was talking to you about my standings and my matches and my deck openings, or my prize support openings, I did manage to play the Gear Chronicle player again, and I did go 2-0 against him. So pretty much, I guess you could kind of say that I only lost once, but I did lose twice. But anyways, back to the deck profile. I'm going to be showing y'all what I played, what I teched, my choices. I'm just going to go straight to the deck right now, and then afterwards, if you still want to continue watching, you could just... I'll be talking about my tech choices and why I played it, so on and so forth. Okay, so as far as my grade 3s, I do play 7. The main unit was going to be Nightrose, obviously. I'll play 4 copies. Then I'm going to play 3 Nightstorm, Mighty Rogue Nightstorms. Then for my grade 2s, I play 11, which is going to be 3 Negro-Lazies. I play 2 Negro Rooks, 2 Skeleton Cannoneers. I play 2 King Serpents. I play 1 copy of Columbard, and I play 1 copy of Poker, the Cray Elemental. Then for my grade 1s, I play 15, which is going to be 4 Unflipping Perfect Guards, Water Spout Digens. I played 3 Stride Pitchers, which is Tommy the Ghosty Brothers. I play 3 Negro Bones. Then I play 2 Bale the Ghosties. I play 1 copy of Head Start Zombie, another copy of Sea Scroll and Banshee, and I play 1 copy of Rain Elemental Tier. Then for my grade 0s, I play 1 Grenache. I play 4 Rough Seas Banshees, the crit trigger. 1 copy of Rampage Shade. 1 copy of Cody the Ghosty. I played 2 Thunder Elemental Gororo Bows, the Cray Elemental crit. Then for stands, I play 4 Mick the Ghosty and Families. And then my heals, I play 4 Dr. Rouge. Then onward to my strides, I play 4 copies of the Miss Phantasm Pirate King Nightrose. Then I play 4 Gash. I pay 1 copy of Pirate King Bandit Rum. 1 copy of Obadiah. 1 Blizza. 1 Sea Breeze. And for my G Guardians, I play 2 Negro Lilies, 1 Agaleem, and 1 Screw. And that is pretty much my deck. Now I'm going to go over my tech choices. As far as my triggers go, obviously the 4 stand triggers is, well, when it's called from the drop zone, you could, if it's hollowed, you select the unit, give it 10k. And if it ever leaves the field, I'll put it to the bottom of the, or put it to the deck and shuffle. I play 4 of those, obviously. Then I played 2 of the Thunder Elemental crits, simply because it does help with striding. I do want to discard like a grade 1, and I just don't want to, waste a grade 3 in that sense. or if I don't have a stride pitcher, it does help. I haven't come across a scenario that the handicap does hurt me. I've always worked around it, maybe intercept and then play it, or if I play screw you, discard it, or just always factors around it, especially for this deck. Then I played one Cody the Ghosty for maybe the Shadow Paladin matchup, when they go into Diablo Stride, Phantom Blaster Diablo. Or when they try to clear out your board so that way they could just lock you out. It's just like, okay, well I have this in a drop zone, call it back, and I still have my units to retire. That's just a little tech choice right now. I haven't come across a scenario that did happen to me. I always had units when I did play against Shadow Paladins. So that might be the swap for when I do get my second Rampage Shade. But I did choose to play one Rampage Shade only because I actually use this as my starter instead of Grenache. I usually like to just, this was one of the techs that threw people off in Abilene. It's just like, why are you going to start that as your starter? That's interesting. I mostly told them, it's like, well, it's because it's their SP starter. Like, this is the only SP that I could actually use as a starter. But really the main reason why is because I always like to just leave it in the soul versus, Grenache. I could always just mill it out later and it's still a hollow unit. So if I go like Obadiah or, maybe Head Start, I could always mill it out. Or if I draw it, that's fine. But at least, when I start this out, depending what I play against, obviously. If I play against Gear Chronicles or Narukami Vanquisher or Link Jokers, it stays in soul. I don't have nothing to, lock or, banish or whatever. But when he stays in soul, then when I actually get to my stride phase, I start striding, then I go into Gash, my first stride, I pay the cost, and I can actually bring him back, and then I could still use his effect, I could actually just recycle this guy over and over and over and over. That's pretty much why I just play one. I don't think it's necessary to play 4, in my opinion. I might go, like I said, go into 2 if I replace him. I'm getting another one in the mail, but I don't know how I'm going to feel about that. But I'm definitely going to give it a shot. There are some changes that I came across that I do want to imply. But this was just a really good tech for starting out. Then, obviously the 4 Rough Seas Banshee goes, you call it, put into the soul and draw. I did have someone tell me, it's like, how come I not use this as my starter? And I did tell them is that, well, when I draw it, I just want to call it and put into the soul and draw. Versus if I get a Rampage Shade, I gotta call it, and if I have a Nightrose Vanguard, she has to attack, then goes into soul 5k draw. It's kind of slower in that sense. That's kind of why I only play 1. If I'm going to recycle triggers and draw a lot, I'm just going to go into Rusty's Banshees first before that. So that's pretty much another reason why. So that just helped me out a lot. Then the Rain Elemental tier. I use this as my countercharging tech. I do play 4 Cray Elementals, which is going to be the Screw, the Gleam, and then the Sea Breeze, and then the Blizza. So that pretty much countercharges 4. I am going to change my G-Zone up. I don't play all 4 Nightrose strides. Probably just go down to 2 and maybe put another Blizza or a Blizza and a Screw You. I don't know yet. There's different possibilities I came across. So it's just I don't really use it. I want to use stuff that I could have accessible to me. But this card is amazing. It just, when it's replaced and onto the rear guard, I Soul Blast 2 and I countercharge for each face-up Cray Elemental. I've done 4, I've done 5 previously in other builds. It just goes nuts. And with Nightrose, I just keep going over and over and over, keep attacking, because this does not care. It's whatever, just abuse it. It's so good. I play the 1C Scrolling Banshees. I did not use her at all for that event. She was in there just in case if I needed to draw like crazy and I didn't really have the setup for Gash with the the crit triggers and all. I did use it once against the Link Joker guy that I played. I don't know why. I just was a bad call, but I guess she's in there just as a support for a matchup, just in case something happens. Maybe like Mega Colony I could think of, or just randomly just draw if I need to. I don't know, she might be coming out for something different. Then the Head Start Zombie, just I keep milling my select choices. I really don't like to random mill, that's why I don't play the Gas Dragon Grade 3. Like I was saying, it's a really good beat stick. I see why people play it. I'm just not a fan of random milling. That's why I've never played Ruin Shades or his new counterpart. It's like I like to select mill, that way I have, my triggers still in deck, because there's no recycling in this deck besides Mick and Bale. Bale is obviously, really good because it goes to the bottom of the deck. It's amazing. Especially with the whole Negro Lily combo with either Mick the Ghosty or Skeleton Cannoneer. That was just a really good combo, and I can't wait for the new support to come out when all the Ghosties are going to have their own support, pretty much make a deck, and we all know she is just going to be the main G-Guardian for that deck. But let's see another choice. Another tech choice. Obviously, this is for Link Joker to unlock stuff. I only play one column Bard because I really don't need it. That is why I have the Negro Lily. But mostly I like to go into Nightstorm. Nightstorm's pretty much the same thing as these, but I really don't go into this guy this much. I try not to because the Soul Blasting is more helpful for other techs, especially with my Cray Elemental Grade 1. I'm mostly just going to Column Bard or this guy. I go into him if I really have to, or, at the end phase. Call him back for, when my opponent goes, and just the whole Negro Lily combo, just select what I need for that moment. It's one of those things. Like I said, I might go down to 2 and just play something else. I'm not really sure yet. There are some changes I want to make, but that's for sure. I might just go up to a 3rd Negro Rook. I'm not sure yet. But at the moment, that is pretty much my deck profile. I did come across really close games. I did deck out almost a lot. I've always started turns with just 1 card left in deck and everything. It was a really crazy experience. It was really, really good matches. I utterly enjoyed every single one I played. The deck was just going ballistic. It was just going after my opponent left and right. It was so good. I am looking forward to playing at the regionals this weekend, coming up in Louisville. Hopefully, I'm going to make some changes to the deck, obviously. There are some techs that I wanted to substitute, and I'll be making another deck profile after the event to let you know how I did. Hopefully I come in the top and I get price support. I could do another video on that. But until then, let me know what y'all think. Give me some ideas. Let me know what you think of my deck. You're more than welcome to question, criticism, stuff like that. Hey, any tip helps. Might unlock something that I'd never thought of, or just, it's a probably good idea. But until next time, my name is Daniel. Just comment, rate, subscribe, and let me know what y'all think. Thanks.